I gave you nights, I gave you days. I bit myself in quiet ways. I stayed when leaving felt so near. I swallowed doubt, I swallowed fear. You said you needed time to heal. I gave you mine, I gave you real. But every step you took away, I loved you more, you stayed less each day. I fought for us with tired hands while you were already making plans. I loved you harder than you stayed. Held on while you slowly faded. I built a home inside your chest. You packed your bags and needed less. I loved you deeper than you tried. You left with peace, I stayed behind. I gave my all, you walked away. I loved you harder than you stayed. Read your silence like a crime, defended you against my mind. I blame myself for every crack, for love you didn't give me back. You slept while I stared at the wall, wondering if I mattered at all. You said this isn't goodbye, but your eyes already said it twice. I begged my heart to hold the line while yours already crossed mine. I loved you harder than you stayed. Let devotion you delayed. I stayed loyal to the pain. You left before the rain. I broke myself to make you sure. You walked away untouched, secure. I lost my strength, you found your way. Then you stay. Maybe love shouldn't feel like war, waiting by a closing door. Maybe if it's to be shot, not one heart fully bare. I loved you harder, that's the truth. I gave you my nights, my youth. You stayed just long enough to leave, just long enough to make me believe I won't regret you. I didn't love you wrong, I just loved you alone. I gave you nights, I gave you days. I bent myself in quiet ways. I stayed when leaving felt so near. I swallowed doubt, I swallowed fear. You said you needed time to heal. I gave you mine, I gave you real. But every step you took away, I loved you more, you stayed less each day. I fought for us with tired hands while you were already making plans. I loved you harder than you stayed. Held on while you slowly faded. I built a home inside your chest. You packed your bags and needed less. I loved you deeper than you tried. You left the keys, I stayed behind. I gave my all, you walked away. I loved you harder than you stayed. I read your silence like a crime, defended you against my mind. I blame myself for every crack, for love you didn't give me back. You snapped while I stared at the wall, wondering if I mattered at all. You said, this wishing you delayed. I stay loyal to the pain. You left her through the rain. I broke myself to make you sure. You walked away unsuch secure. I love what trick you found your way. I love you all these days. Maybe love shouldn't feel like war, waiting by a closing door. Maybe efforts just be shared, not one heart fully back. I love you but not the truth. I gave you my nights, my youth. You stayed just long enough to leave, just long enough to make me believe I won't regret the love I gave, but I'll remember how you stayed. Oh, I did it when I needed you. I love you harder, and I lost you. Didn't love you wrong, I just loved you alone.